grow straight and open fully on their stems. So did I too, with my exhausted force. It was the hour of morning, when the sun mounts with those stars that shone with it when God's own love first set in motion those fair things. You never need to be afraid of where you're going when God is with you. You never need to worry about love, because as long as He exists, you will receive plenty. And always remember, with God, all things are possible.
It's human nature. If it was you and me, of course you would help. But if you were swarmed with people, you wouldn't even lift a finger. Sure, you might say now.
Of course I would.
But when there's blood covering my face, dripping down my new shirt we just bought from Kohl's.
There is no greater sorrow than to recall our times of joy and wretchedness.
When I put it on, she said,
"This looks so handsome on you."
her eyes always lit up when we went shopping for something we needed. When the fridge came out, you should have seen her face.
You know, it was pretty old. Does that mean we're gonna buy a new one?
Yes, gorgeous, it does. I would always look into her eyes, looking deep inside her, and seeing the years that would bring. Not long after, we bought a house. The house was a pretty light yellow with a white picket fence. It had a small yard. I saw a future with her. Not one else but her. She was perfect. She is the best thing that ever walked into my life.
Do not be afraid. Our fate cannot be taken from us. It is a gift.
Wow, Sky. First a new house. Now what?
I was so nervous after she asked me that. I was hoping she had no idea what was coming next. I tried for months to cover it up. Cynthia, babe, I need to ask you something important.
Of course, what's on your mind?
I love spending every moment with you. All your imperfections are perfections I see in you. There isn't anyone else I can see myself spending the ups and downs of life with you. Cynthia.
Oh my God! Does this mean?
Cynthia, will you spend the rest of your life with me? Her face was priceless. She knew what was next. In the driveway, my new shirt, my new job. I asked her to spend the rest of my life with me. You should have seen, or should have heard that scream. Even the neighbors were telling me stories about when we had our first barbecue. They thought someone must have been dying.
But the stars that marked our starting fall away. We must go deeper into greater pain, for it is not permitted that we stay.
My mother always told me we should get married in the church.
Then we'll get married in church.
Well, I don't want to get married in the church.
We will get married wherever you want.
Even under a waterfall?
She had the strangest attraction to waterfalls. She would watch YouTube videos of them to get relaxed. But she had never been to one. Yes, babe, of course. We had plans to go to Hawaii and to enjoy our honeymoon, but soon we received a surprise.
Sky, I have something to tell you.
What is it now? Is the oven out? I asked as the baseball game went into extra innings.
No, it's something a little more serious. I'm worried we aren't ready for this, though.
Well, what's wrong? You're making me worried.
Do you think you want to have kids? Like a little me and you running around the house?
Well, I've never thought of it. I mean, I don't know if we are ready for this, but we could talk about it. Why, sweetie?
Well, we're having a baby!
Now the neighbors were telling me stories about the way I screamed. We took the honeymoon fen and spent it on the baby's new room. Her eyes now said that we were in heaven. She was shopping for her crib, toys, and her favorite clothes. We even learned the sex of the baby, and I knew what she was going to be named.
Heaven.
That's beautiful, babe.
Hope not ever to see heaven. I have come to lead you onto the other shore, into eternal darkness, into fire and into ice. Glaciate agni purana voce entrate.
One rainy night, we had to run to the store. It seemed everyone was outside walking to the store, enjoying the light rain and the spring breeze, driving home with both my precious girls. We hit a wet spot and drifted onto an oncoming truck. Hitting their side, we landed hard. I quickly jumped out of my seat to see her, lifeless. Her face was cold, and I grabbed her hard, opening her eyes. They didn't say anything anymore. I pulled her out, started to embrace her. Blood was pooling all of my face and shirt. I ran to the sidewalk and began to yell for help. By the time they arrived, it was too late. Why? How could you let this happen? You could have done something.
I make no other answer than the axe. The only fit reply to a fit request is silence and the fact. There is a hell, and it is here. There is no God in this place, only me. Not foliage green, but of a fuss color. Not branches smooth, but gnarled and intertangled. Not apple trees, but thorns with poison. This miserable way is taken by the sorry souls of those who lived without disgrace and without praise. They now commingle with the coward angels, the company of those who were not rebels nor faithful to their God, but stood apart. The heavens, that their beauty not be lessened, have cast them out, nor will deep hell receive them. Even the wicked cannot glory in them.
Why me? Why her? How could you do this to us?
Thy soul is by vile fear assailed, which oft to overcast a man, that he recoils from noblest resolutions, like a beast at some false semblance in the twilight gloom. If I thought I was replying to someone who would ever return to this world, this flame would cease its flickering. But since no one has returned from these depths alive, if what I've heard is true, I will answer you without fear of infamy. I wanted all to hurt.
At grief so deep the tongue must wag in vain. I wanted all the language of our sense, and memory lacks the vocabulary of such pain. They're gone. My life is over. My perfect life in the middle of the journey of our life. I found myself within a dark woods where the straight way was lost. Love, which quickly arrests the gentle heart, was taken from me in a manner that will forever grieve me. Love, which absolved no one beloved from loving, only brought us to death. I know now that hell does not need a description because we are already there.
I am the way into the city of woe. I am the way into eternal pain. I am the way to go among the lost. Justice caused my heart, architect, to move. Divine omnipotence created me, the highest wisdom and the primal love. Before me, there were no created things, but those that last forever, as do I. Lasciate agni speranza voi che entrate. Abandon all hope, ye who enter here.